All right, you guys, we are back. It's part two. We are here again talking about more tanks that we need to see in Marvel Rivals. Today, it's a special episode. Episode two, we're doing Ghost Rider. That's right, we're both doing Ghost Rider. This time, we're going to actually have two different types of Ghost Riders from two different periods in the Marvel comic universe, and we're bringing them rivals, and we're going to see who has the better kit. I'm gonna go first. I got my boy Johnny Blaze. He's coming in with a whopping 675 health. That's right, my boy Johnny Blaze. Nice bit of health, but no shields. No shields like Doctor Strange. He doesn't wield a shield. We all know that. So we're coming in with a nice bit of chunk of health, and we're gonna be in there throwing them bitches. First off, we got Hellfire Chain Blitz, a mid-range chain swing. That's his primary, swinging left to right. And on the third, we have a stomp down causing flame damage. And the fire burns and it stacks with flame, and a skull icon appears on targets. And they stay on fire for 2 seconds, and it spreads to their allies. And it does 40 damage per second.
Damn.
Yeah. That tick damage is gonna be crazy for 2 seconds. Next up, we got a fire melee punch. And then after that, we have Hellfire mode, a mode that lasts 6 seconds with a 14-second cooldown, and it gains him 150 shield. I compared that similar to Emma's Diamond, which has an 8-second cooldown, well, 8-second duration and a 15-second cooldown. So I kind of wanted to be similar to that, but more in his favor in a different way, since he doesn't actually have any different, reduction in his damage taking or anything like that. Next up, we have the Fire Breath as an alternate primary fire, only active in Hellfire mode, doing 75 damage per second for 4 seconds, and after the 4 seconds, it has to be reloaded. Mind you, once again, Hellfire mode lasts for 14 seconds, so you can actually do that a few times. Next up, all flame attacks and attacks in Hellfire mode cause burn, and burn can spread to allies, like I said before, allies of the enemies specifically. Next up, we have Chain Grab. It's a mid-range grab, and it caused a burst of flame only in Hellfire mode. And in Hellfire mode, after the burst of flame, it picks the enemy up and then slams them down for another burst. Lastly, we have his ult, Hellfire Donuts. He jumps onto his motorcycle doing 4 donuts with a 12-meter high radius, inducing burn and knocking down any airborne enemies. Sort of similar to Sue's ult with a really nice radius, and it has the same size as Sue's radius from her ult. So it's more of a damaging dome, so to speak. When he activates it, he laughs and says, "Let's ride" to his allies, or "Go to hell" to his enemies. And I wanted him to have, his classic all black biker outfit, from the iconic movie and comic book run from 2006. And then also his blue jumpsuit from the OG Ghost Rider run back in 1973. And then lastly, for his third, have his Fantastic Four outfit. I like that. That's
Hell
my
yeah,
Ghost
brother.
Rider.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Ghost Rider gonna go crazy. I feel like either way you pick him, you gotta have Ghost Rider in the game. And I feel like my kid's pretty nice.
Can't lie to you, brother. Be hard to top that. But I'm
Well,
going
let's
to
see.
try.
Let's see what you got.
Now, some of you may be thinking, I might want to use the homie Robbie Reyes. But nah. Not here. Today we're going to go back in time to the good old days. I choose Ghost Rider 1 million BC. Now, I know what you're thinking. 1 million BC, the good old days. Just hear me the hell out. He will be probably one of the most tankier Vanguards that Marvel Rivals have. We're going to start with 700 health with fiery overshields that can go up to 850 after doing a certain amount of combo damage, if you will. So his primary weapon is called the Remains of Vengeance, because it is his chain that was made with the fucking remains of his dead tribe. I'm not lying. True story. Now, these do 35 damage, but they're kind of slower hits. But on the fourth hit, he does a spin attack, kind of like a tornado, if you will, a fire tornado, and then he slams it down, dispersing a burst of fire, kind of like an outer ring being, dispersed, if you will, dealing an additional 30 fire damage to anyone hit in the combo, as well as a residual 5 damage per second for 5 seconds. Now, his first ability I call Spirit of Friendship. and he summons his Willy Mammoth to charge through enemies, pushing them back essentially like the Thing, or like how I said for Beast Goblin. He'll charge them, let's say, out of the circle, and that'll do about 50 damage if they're hit, with an additional 25 damage if they ran into a wall or an ally, with a 17-second cooldown.
Niggas get knocked around like pinballs.
Bing, bing, bing. Bing, bing, bump. Trying to tell him. And with his second ability, I call Spirit Infusion, which involves giving allies fire damage, dealing an additional 8 damage per second for 8 seconds, with a 20-second cooldown. Trying to tell him, boy. I knew you were like that.
As everything should be. There we go.
And the third ability is called Hellfire Raid, which involves shooting 4 flame balls out of his mouth that explode on contact, doing 40 damage, with an additional 15 damage per second for 6 seconds, with a 20-second cooldown. Now,
nice. Oh, you knocking Squishy's back.
Oh, hell yes, sir. I'm coming for your back line. I'm coming for your support. When I was making this kit, I got conflicted. I came up with 2 amazing ideas for his ultimate, and I really couldn't decide on one, so I'm going to say both. The first one is called Hell on Earth, which involves raising dead versions of your allies, and they'll rise and attack the enemy, like kind of like on some zombie type time, but they more look like Jinn with their skulls on fire, pretty much like miniature Ghost Riders, if you will. And they'll do 10 damage per hit, and then eventually when they take enough damage, they'll explode, doing 45 damage. They're essentially suicide bombers. And for his line, if he's on your team, you'll hear like, "Get your vengeance," or something like that. And on the enemy team, it'll be like, "Drag them all to hell."
I like that.
Yeah, I know. I knew you were gonna like that. I was really dead set on this one, but then when I was almost done, this second idea came to mind, and I didn't even think of like voice lines or anything like that. Maybe just like the Willy Mammoth noise, because the homie comes back in the Fire Age, which allows you to ride your Willy Mammoth around the map for 12 seconds, and in that time,
oh my god,
the Mammoth shoots fireballs, doing 50 damage with each hit, and at the end, my man take a big old dookie on your ass and leaves a pile of flaming hot turds doing 80 damage.
Oh my god.
Hold on now. I got them costumes though. You know, we can't have characters without costumes, and I thought I shot your boy out. It'd be funny as hell giving him a Johnny Blaze costume and then having the mammoth like reflect the outfit, like how Cloak and Dagger has separate outfits. Penny and like her robot has like a separate outfit, similar to that. Give my man a little, I don't know, some biker tights, them I don't know, man. Chains, wrap it around the mammoth. I don't know what you need to do, but
put the chokers on the hooves. Put the chokers on the hooves.
Now the second one, Cosmic Ghost Rider. I love the fit, bro. You put a goddamn space helmet on the mammoth, and my life is yours.
I'm friggin' weak. Oh my! Not on the mammoth is crazy.
And then the final one, I thought I make it a little more, a little more tamer. It's called the Phantom Rider. He's like a Ghost Rider that doesn't have none of the powers, and he's just like plain white. He kind of looks like Moon Knight, if you will, riding a horse, and the horse is pure white as well. So make that Willy Mammoth white.
Okay, I'm rocking with it. Definitely think I got cooked a little bit on the ult for sure. I feel like my kit was dope, but that ult, especially the way you end the ult, the way you end the ult was crazy.
You like the dookie?
I thought that was dope. I like that. I thought I was creative with the Hellfire mode, giving them a little bit of new abilities or adding on, and then also the burn and stuff. But yeah, that ult, and then the resurrecting, that was insane. That was insane. Definitely let us know which Ghost Rider you guys like. Like I said, it's Johnny Blaze versus Ghost Rider 1 million BC. And, let us know in the comments which ones you want to see more like this. There's a whole lot of legacy characters in Marvel. So I definitely think this won't be the last time that we do something like this. A special episode for the Marvel Rivals Wishlist series.
Yes, sir. Let us know what other legacy characters you want to see. Let us know which Ghost Rider you would want to see, because I'm gonna let y'all in a little tidbit. I don't got no insider information. I don't got no scoops, but you can find Ghost Rider 1 million BC in a mural in Kunlun. On the Kunlun map, there's a mural somewhere and it shows like the prehistoric Avengers, and he is there. So that, I don't know, man. I don't know if we teasing something right there, but I would love to see
right
him.
there.
Come on now. But yes, let us know in the comments how you guys like the video. Let us know what other characters you would want to see. And as always, the struggle arc continues.
Be Bruce.